What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including major Bloodline spoilers. Paul Heyman was backstage at Bad Blood. Triple H comments on Bad Blood incident. Was CM Punk's collapse real? Zero censorship on WWE. WWE were forced to change the finish due to a botch at Bad Blood. CM Punk is unsafe. AJ Styles is legit injured. Sad news for Keith Lee, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. And now let's see the intro and get straight into our first story. Now, first story looks at major Bloodline spoilers. At top of today's news are several reports concerning the Bloodline, and while both stories are rumors, they have serious implications for future Bloodline business. At first, Paul Heyman was backstage at Bad Blood. There's big news concerning Paul Heyman as Roman Reigns' former tribal council was reportedly backstage at Bad Blood. PW Insider reports that not only was Heyman backstage, but he was heavily involved with Roman's storylines. This should come as no surprise as Roman has been working closely with Heyman for years, and while Heyman has been off TV selling the shellacking he took from Solo Sikoa and his version of the Bloodline, there have been no reports his real-life business relationship with Roman has changed. Speaking of the Bloodline, we have two potential spoilers concerning the faction, so skip to our next story if you want to avoid some major spoilers. As next up, a huge swerve coming. Now, the first rumor concerns Tribal Council Paul Heyman. Fans have been waiting for Paul to return to Roman Reigns' side once he recovers from the kayfabe injury suffered at the hands of Solo Sikoa and his enforcers. However, rumors are starting to swirl that Paul Heyman could come back and join forces with the final boss. Obviously, this makes sense if you consider Heyman's long history as someone who is always looking out for number one. Next up, Jacob to betray Solo Sikoa. Another intriguing storyline concerns Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. A fan recently asked Zero News, is Jacob still turning on Solo, to which the news site replied, later in year. The WWE has teased that the Samoan werewolf has little reason to be helping Solo Sikoa as he's the most powerful wrestler on Solo's team. Would you guys like to see Jacob Fatu leave Solo, and if so, should he be working as a babyface or continue as a heel? Next up, Triple H comments on Bad Blood incident. Why did Kevin Owens attack undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes after Bad Blood? While fans have their theories, the only thing the WWE Universe knows is that KO delivered a brutal beating to Cody that was captured on video by a fan. While we'll likely have to wait until SmackDown to get the inside story from Owens, Triple H isn't ignoring the attack as he tweeted, "We are aware of the incident outside the arena last night between Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. The matter will be dealt with internally." Many fans are praising the way the WWE handled the attack, particularly in how it seemed realistic due to the fans capturing it on video rather than inserting the attack into Bad Blood or even having the cameras there at all. WWE really must have some faith for fans to capture that whole moment, or maybe it could have been a plant who was capturing the video after all. But you guys like the way the WWE handled this angle? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, was CM Punk's collapse real? If you're curious about what led to CM Punk collapsing after his brutal Hell in a Cell match against Drew McIntyre, well, Punk staggered towards the backstage area after the bout only to collapse on the walkway. Medical personnel provided Punk with oxygen, leading to fan concern about Punk's status. Unfortunately, Punk was merely working the fans to sell the effects of his Hell in a Cell match. It's understandable why some fans were concerned after the brutality witnessed in the match, one that reportedly led to plenty of praise from the WWE officials who feel it put the Hell in a Cell match back on the map as one of the WWE's most dangerous and brutal matches. And as we'll see next, Drew McIntyre didn't have anything to sell when it came to the match. As zero censorship from WWE. Wrestling fans who enjoy R-rated profanity in their pro wrestling got an earful in a video showing Drew McIntyre getting patched up after his hellacious cell match against CM Punk. Drew delivered a number of F-bombs.
Fuck off.
And whilst this wasn't on TV, it raises a question whether fans can look forward to more F-bombs when Raw moves to Netflix and or The Rock returns to TV, as WWE puts zero censorship in that video. Next up, what's next for Raquel Rodriguez? Raquel Rodriguez made a surprise return at Bad Blood, attacking Rhea Ripley and helping Liv Morgan retain the Women's World Championship. However, what's next for Raquel? Rodriguez has been out of action for months due to a lengthy battle with mast cell activation syndrome. Raquel appeared to align herself with Liv Morgan, which makes sense as both women were WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. They also had issues with Rhea Ripley, who kayfabe injured them during Ripley's time as a heel. And now PW Insider is reporting that Raquel will join the Judgment Day. This move could be good for Raquel if the WWE continues pushing the Judgment Day as it's done since its formation. Rodriguez has won tag team championships on the main roster, but a single success there has paled next to her time in NXT where she held the NXT Women's Championship. Do you think this is a good move for Raquel Rodriguez? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, WWE changed finish due to a major botch. Although Raquel Rodriguez's return caught fans by surprise, it turned into a hot mess as it apparently changed the finish to the Liv Morgan vs Rhea Ripley match. And now fans are learning that Rodriguez's interference was supposed to lead to Liv Morgan pinning Ripley. In case you missed the PLE, Rodriguez attacked Rhea outside the ring, then powerbombed her and placed Liv Morgan on top of her. Unfortunately, the referee had already called for the bell. According to Fightful Select, it was implied that the original finish to Rhea vs Liv was Liv winning with Raquel's help. However, the referee couldn't justify not doing a DQ finish as he saw everything unfold. Fans have gone back and forth on whether the rumored original finish would have ended the Ripley vs Morgan feud, leading to Raquel vs Rhea. Next up, CM Punk is unsafe. Now it seems that Ryback took offense to CM Punk and Drew McIntyre's Hell in a Cell match, where Drew suffered a hard-way cut after Punk accidentally clobbering him in the head with a metal toolbox. Drew posted photos of the aftermath, including a shot of the 16 staples required to close the head wound. Ryback took to X to comment on Drew's injury. "I've never done this or anything close to this of any of my opponents. I would say whoever did this to him is beyond reckless and very dangerous to work with." While Ryback didn't name drop CM Punk, it's obvious who he's talking about. What do you guys think of Ryback's comments? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, AJ Styles is legit injured. Now it's time for an update on AJ Styles. Fans are still in the dark about whether the Phenomenal One's injury on 4th October SmackDown was a work or legit. Styles, who returned to TV after last competing at Bash in Berlin, appeared to hurt his leg during a match against Carmelo Hayes, but now conflicting reports have fans puzzled. WWE personality Jackie Redmond tweeted, "Coming out of SmackDown last night, I can confirm that AJ Styles suffered a mid-foot ligament sprain, also known as a Lisfranc injury. AJ will have an MRI later this week to determine the severity of the injury." Given the WWE's use of social media posts to sell storylines, some fans were still skeptical. However, Figure 4 Online stated that injury on Friday was legit and not storyline. He's getting an MRI done to see the severity of it. However, Fightful Select is reporting the injury was merely part of a storyline. If your head isn't spinning yet, though, consider this latest report. People in WWE claimed this to me today regarding AJ Styles. The flip where he sold the knee was to be a work. The move where he landed on the knee was legit. I don't have much of a follow-up besides that, but hopefully we'll see AJ soon. Whatever the case, we're wishing AJ Styles all the best if he is injured. Next up, sad news for Keith Lee. Where in the world is Keith Lee? The former WWE star who made a big splash in AEW hasn't been seen in 9 months, leading to questions about whether he's even under AEW contract. Fightful Select is reporting that Lee, who is reportedly scheduled to battle Swerve Strickland at last year's World's End pay-per-view only to be pulled, has still yet to be cleared for a return to action due to an undisclosed medical issue. Lee has suffered medical setbacks in the WWE and AEW, sidelining him for months at a time. We hope that Keith Lee is okay, and we send our best to the Limitless One for a speedy and full recovery. And finally, DDP signs a Legends deal. And last but not least, Diamond Dallas Page has rejoined the WWE, informing fans that he has signed a Legends deal. Page, just one of many WWE Hall of Famers who attended a show, tweeted about how much fun he had at the show and that he signed a Legends contract due to the tremendous respect the WWE showed him and other superstars from the past. Here's an excerpt from Page's tweet where he raved about how he was treated by the new regime. "Last night, Bad Blood was one of the first pay-per-views I really enjoyed from beginning to end. Knowing my Hall of Fame career was made in WCW, regardless how many close friends I had there at WWE, I never felt totally welcomed. Last night was different. When I got home tonight, I signed my Legends deal and sent it in." DDP made the point to clarify why things felt different at Bad Blood. The Legends weren't just seen as guys and girls who used to be wrestlers. Last night we were seen as true legends, superstars from the past that paved the way. Treated with the ultimate respect and kindness from everyone, which I believe is all we're really looking for. Triple H replied, "Thank you for the kind words about the team at WWE. We loved having so many legends in the building at Bad Blood. You helped us get here and we are all eternally grateful." It's refreshing to see the WWE using its legends as more than punching bags. Fans will recall far too many angles in the past where the greats of yesteryear were brought out for no other purpose than to put a current superstar over by taking a beat down. But there you have it, folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.